talked for a couple of minutes about fuel and stove safety. One of the most important factors is actually how you lay out your campsite. Your campsite should really have 4 separate areas. There's the area that you'll be sleeping. Those are your individual tents or individual shelters. You will also have, as you see in this site, a fuel storage area. And that's all that goes on in that area. Everybody in the group stores their fuel in the same place. By putting it in the same place, you do reduce the chances of a fire that could affect the whole area. So keep it all in one location. Separate from that, you'll have your cooking area. And the cooking area is just what I described. You'll have your pots, your pans. It's where you'll run your stove when you're actually doing the cooking. And it may be just one stove if you're all by yourself, or if you're in a larger group, you may have several stoves going there at the same time. It's essentially your kitchen. The final area that you'll need is a stove lighting area, and this is separate from the fuel storage area. You fill your stove at the fuel storage area, you bring it to the lighting area, you light it at the lighting area, and you take it to your cooking area. The lighting area, the ground should be scraped down to bare earth, or it should be on rock, something that is not flammable. You'll light your stove there. How big should it be? From the center of your stove, it should be approximately 1 meter around where there is nothing flammable on the ground. If something flares up, you don't want to be lighting the leaves, the twigs, and so forth. So, about 1 meter across. Now, if it's a cold and wet day, you may also have a cooking shelter over top of your cooking area. Your cooking shelter should be not less than 1.2 meters above the highest cooking appliance. So if we're looking at this area, if you're cooking in this area, you'd have to go up at least 1.2, probably 1.5 meters is better, and that can be the roof of your shelter. And it should be open on both ends so that you can get air circulation and in case of a fire. It's that simple. Once the stove is in the shelter and working, it's 1.2 meters up, and there shouldn't be anything flammable within about 0.2, 0.3 meters, or in the old-fashioned terms, about a foot. So it should be clear around the stove for essentially a foot. It's that simple, okay? So next time you go out, remember a sleeping area, a cooking area, a fuel storage area, and a stove lighting area. Each of them has a distinct role, and you shouldn't combine them.